Welcome back, guys. This is Tauntaun777, and yes, this is not Minecraft at all. This isn't even the prologue thingy I was telling you about in the episode earlier this week. It happens that I don't know how to judge my time frames in the greatest, so instead of showing you the prologue, I'm going to show you a little bit of how I do some of my production work, making the videos, what I use to record, and other things like that. And for the animation bit, I'm going to show you a little bit of me animating the prologue and sort of introduce you to one program that if you want to try it out, it's free. It's a free download. You can get it online. It's called Blender. It just has a little symbol like this. If you just go on to Google and just type in Blender, .org, you'll find it. Hopefully, if I remember in the description, I will put in a link to a guy that I found who helped me learn a little bit about the startings of Blender, and hopefully if you watch him, you can learn how to at least begin making your own animations. Also, in his video description, it'll have a rig where you can have Minecraft stuff in it. I'm going to show you it here a little bit here, a bit of a showcase for it. So anyways, this is Blender. It's a nice little program. It's not, I don't know how it ranks against Maya. I have Maya on here. You can see that. I'm not too well equipped for it. I'm going to maybe try and learn that later. But it just depends on what you start learning first. I started learning Blender first, so I think it's a lot easier than Maya. Mr. Baggins will say Maya is a lot easier than Blender because he started out using Maya a lot more than he did Blender, so it just depends on your preference. So anyways, this is how the start out will be. You'll see a little gray cube. So here I'm going to show you at least the layout of the Lord of the Ring intro I'm working on. So yeah, this is the scene of everything. Yep, here we go. Spoilers, guys. You get to see at least the setup of everything. This is, in fact, directly from the Quest of 3 map. Some of it's a little bit weird looking, like this chest over here. You can see it. Let me. Dang it! Come on. See that? It's like divided in half. It's weird. So I would have to delete those and put in new chests if I were to use that as a scene. I would do it anyways because they don't open. So anyways, this is a scene I pulled from another program called Mineways to get it put into Blender and things like that. The characters, as you can see here, this bow I had to actually custom make, in a sense. I had to impose it on a skin. As you can see, there's the Ender Dragon. You'll find out what he does in the video later. When hopefully, now I'm gunning for next Thursday. I got a whole weekend, guys. Lord willing, I'll get it done. So yep, you can see that you can at least get the Ender Dragon as one of the mob sets in there. You also get custom characters and stuff. Yep, you saw them. That was Gimli and Gandalf. This is the village and stuff. Lots of cool things you can do with it. There are clouds and things like that. Let me see if I can open up. Did I open up recently? Yeah, here we go. Minecraft item rig. This is one of the 3 rigs that you will get if you go to he changed his name again. I think it's Scooty Boleala. It's a weird spelling of a name, but he's a cool guy, knows what he's doing. But these are all the items you can get. It even has suits of armor and things like that. And you can also custom make some of your stuff. I don't know how that works yet. I am intrigued because, especially with it being Lord of the Rings, I'm going to have to try and see if I can custom make in some items and things like that. But you can see here you can get all the different kinds of items in Minecraft. It even has some bonus ones, including this quiver over here. Has just a fishing pole. Has a, trying to see. Then you have 3D arrows. That's pretty neat. Some of them bend, so like if you were to hit a tree or something, you can. Oh dang it! I didn't select the bone. And if you're wanting to learn how to do half of this stuff, I would suggest watching the guy I have in the description first, and then if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them after you watch that guy's videos, because he has 3 videos that go through the whole setup thing, how it all works, and then he has another video where he had people ask him questions about stuff, and then he had to answer them and things like that. So he has a sort of a few. Yeah, I think he has a few troubleshooting videos that may help you. And I can't remember if they're related to this or what version of Blender. I have Blender 2.73. But as long as they're Blender questions, I will try my best to answer them. If they're weird questions, I will play around with it and see. But, you know, it's just kind of, you know, it's just, I've just been playing around with it, figuring out stuff to do stuff with. Okay, Minecraft character rig. This is another one that will come with it. As you can see, it's just a normal Steve guy, and he comes with a cape. It's amazing. And he has little design controls up here. You can, let's see, if we zoom in on his face. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, yeah, it changes little mode here. Okay. Let's see if I can, give me a second here, guys. I'm going to try and do some magic, maybe, if I can find the right button. Here we go. I'm going to get rid of this. There, now I can see. Okay, as we're going to see here, guys, these are the controls of the whole character. So I need to change these to this mode. And you'll learn all this. I'm not going to really sit down and do any kind of tutorial stuff. But as you can see, why is everything glitchy? I know why. Okay, here we go. So you can make him move his mouth, things like that. So if you want to do like a talking animation, it's possible. Just possible. Yeah, I know, that was horrible. I need to do better VOs. Let's see here. I'm going to open up his mouth just a little bit in case. This is what you can make him frown, you can make him smile, smirk, whatever. Both sides of the lips. You can get teeth in on this, upper and lower. You can make him yawn, I guess. I guess that makes him yawn. It looks like it makes him yawn. No, I don't know. So this is an older rig. I can tell you that much. Let me see if I can find the newer one that you'll be getting with yours. I have to use this one for a specific reason, and if you guys ask me that question, I'll tell you why. But I'm not going to worry about it right now until that question pops up. So we're going to back out of this one. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Okay, I think it's this one. So we have that's another animation I'm working on. The blocks rig. Here we go. We can open up and look at this one. This one has the moon, has a sun right here. I believe that, yep, they're separate objects, but it comes with the sun and the moon. Has a sunlight on it. You can also see here it has torches. Has almost all, if not most, of the 1.8 stuff. I'm trying to see where they all are. Like, here's all the different doors, flowers. You got the sponges up here. As you can see, you even have the end portal thingies that go kaboom. It's amazing. You have the do not do stuff, barrier, whatever you want to call it, armor stands. I don't even know if those. That's pretty cool. Here you can do like a. Let me get back onto it. This one here, you can actually start to break the block. It'll be a lot smoother if I do something different. Here, let's do this. So if you do this, you can actually, if they're mining in the video, you can have them do this. I believe you would have to change the mapping on it. That's a different terminology for another day. But I'm going to have to look into that myself because I would love to have that sort of feature in mind. You have all different paintings. You have the Ender Dragon egg, lily pads, movable grass. Now that's pretty cool. If we can get it to do what I want it to do. See, you can make it like wave in the wind or something. Or make it just weird looking grass. So that's pretty neat. You got signs here that I think you can write in. Yeah, I think that's I don't know how it all works, guys. This is some of the stuff I have yet to play with. Others I have played with a little bit, but the typing into the text thing I'll have to look into. And you can see here, you have levers. I think the lever, you just have to move it around, and that's not that hard to do, in all honesty, as soon as you learn all the basics. You got chests over here. You have the ender chest. You have the double chest, single chest, pistons. You have the book over here where you can open it up and do things with that. You got banners. I'm assuming that they have a way that they just wave. But just a bunch of different blocks and just a lot of cool stuff to use them for. What is that? What is that? What is that? That's string. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm learning some new stuff about this as I go through it with you guys. It's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, that's the block part of the whole rig. You got mob spawner stuff. Some of these little dotted lines you see, that's the light radius of the objects, like this torch, that torch, the redstone torch, and this redstone torch. I don't know why the glowstone doesn't give off any, but I mean, all you would have to do is just try and grab one of these torches and probably just place it inside of the block. Or even that, you can throw in a lamp or stuff, and that's for another day, guys. That's for another day. If any of you want me to, I can do a little series of how to work with Blender and stuff with like that. Let's see here. There's another one. Let me press open, and we want to look at the. We did the blocks. I want to show you the new character one. Yes, here's the new character one. So we want to hide these. So outliner. We're gonna get rid of the char bones. Yep. We don't want to see that. This is the same as the other one we were looking at. Everything here is independently moving and things like that. We're going to keep his mouth open just in case we have something cool come up in there. Let's see, sad right. These are controls for his eyelids, so you can make him look sad. Oh, you can make him look angry. And things, okay. And it's just like those muscle charts you see. I think red's for the left, blues for the right, things like that. You can change the eye size from normal size to super small, like, oh my goodness, I'm scared. Let's see, this is the eyebrow movement. Typically, you just move it into place, things like that. I think you can rotate it, I don't know. Facial controls, I don't know if that turns it on or off. Mouth scared. This is the new one that he's come out with, and it's pretty neat. The only thing I don't like is one thing I have to do with my skins, if they're wrong, which if you discover that your skin comes out bad, send me a message or an email or something like that. Leave a comment in one of my videos. Just let me know, and I will be more than happy to sit down and try and help you through that process. That moves all the eyebrows. Now we're coming over here, and we're going to learn a little bit about what all of these do. The eyebrows, you can either have them or not have them. So if you want your guys to be eyebrowless, it's amazing. Change the thickness of the eyebrows. Make them big and blocky, or make them thin and menacing, I guess, is what you would call it. I'm going to keep them mid-size. You can change the eye size to, like, if they're scared, or if there's something of awe in that moment. And I think you can change, yeah. Oh! You've got to be kidding me. Okay, that would have helped in some of my other skins. Anyways, this way, like some of the skins, if you run into, sometimes the eyes are down here, and then other eyes, like where they are on your skin, sometimes they're up here, one up. They're like one up on the scale. So you can use this to move them up. Intriguing. I'm learning a lot with you guys. We're just learning together. Move up eye texture. Okay. So he thought about all this. Hats. This is for your second layer, like for my skin. If you watch my videos, which I hope you do, you notice that I have ears over here on the sides that pop out. That's what the second layer is. That's sort of like that's what the hat is. That's what should pop up there. And then I believe no head. That's if you don't want to have anything going on. If you don't want to control anything on your head, you just want to have a normal flat face. Sometimes that's best if you're starting out with some videos and you only want your main character to have all the fancy-dancy little stuff. But most of the time you want to have face drivers, which give some emotion to it. Fingers or no fingers. This just basically gets rid of the finger bones that are down at the end there, so you don't have to worry about messing around with those. I do that a lot for most of my beginner ones because, oh my lord, these fingers, I tell you, it's a pain in the butt to try and figure out how to get them all individually moving, because there's so many bones in one hand. It's just like the human hand. So no fingers I use a lot because, I mean, that's what Minecraft is. You don't have fingers. So it won't work out that well. Face flat. I think that just gets rid of your eyes, I'm pretty sure. Second layer that brings out, like if, I'm trying to think. Basically, if the person has like some bulging out like armor or something like that, like on mine, if I were to have like a second layer of my backpack out, it would sort of like come out a little bit and things like that. Turn that on to get those out. I know some other skins, like I think I had a Stormtrooper skin do that. I think I had some Gondorian soldiers do that. I don't know if Gandalf did. And then this is the way if you want to have some female characters come in. There you go. I'm not going to, you guys can sort of figure it out. So you can do that, change the waist size, and other stuff like that. So don't get dirty on me, guys. So I don't know what these do, in all honesty, guys. But yeah, that's the character driver skin, or character rig that you would get if you go to Scuti Batha, or Banta. I'm butchering his name right now, and I hate that. I hate that. But here's a mob rig. This is what I really like about this. You see this, guys? You get, oh my goodness, look at all these different mobs. And this is with his new one that he just came out with. His older one didn't come out with a lot of these. This is a Wither Skull, so if you're launching, like if you're using the Wither in one of your videos, you can launch stuff. You have a gas, you have a creeper. Trying to move over. Come on, guys. Stop it. There we go. So let's see here. They each have their own drivers. I'm trying to see what all they do. As I said, this is sort of like a showcase for this rig in a sense. Oh. He's fusing up. Oh, that's cool. I like that. What does this do? Eyes red. Okay. Demon. There we go. Eye size. Is he scared? Or is he just pissed? That's a good thing. Creeper angry. I like that. I like that a lot. Why is this creeper sad? I want him sad. Aww. It's like a pitiful little puppy. That doesn't help me in not liking you. Eyelid lower. Okay, so he can blink and stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we got the Iron Golem here. So let's see here. What does this do? Okay. Let's see. Give me my outliner. You know what? If I do the outliner, there's going to be a butler. Yeah, I don't like that. We'll go back to my properties. Okay, we're just going to see if we can just, come over here to the side just a little ways here. Maybe just go up. Let's see here. What is this? What is this? Eyebrow scale. Stop it. Okay, so you can shrink and extend the eyebrow if you want. What does this do? Eyebrow vertical. Okay. What does this do? Eyebrow right. Oh, look at that action. Look at that action. I like it. I like it. Oh. Man, you can get a lot of emotion out of these little guys. In future videos, I may bring out this little guy. He's going to be fun. Eye size. Oh, snap. He's pissed. He's pissed. Okay. Oh, dang it. I keep pushing the wrong buttons for the wrong program. Okay, we got the sheep here. We got a cow. We got a pig. I'm assuming these are all eyelids. In all honesty, guys, I haven't really gone through all these mobs. So, let's see. Blink. That's the wool. Oh, that's cool. So you can get rid of its wool. I like that. Man. Guys, I'm learning so... Oh, look at that. I'm scared. You should be, fool. Angry. Ooh. Angry, sad, mouth. Oh my goodness. What is that? What is that, guys? Oh my goodness. Guys, oh my goodness. That's scary. What is that? That's just not... What the frick? That's just weird. I can't... No. Go away. He has a mouth. I can't handle that. Eyelids. So that's what that does. That's nice. Keep pushing the wrong buttons for the wrong programs. So I'm assuming that's what all these do the same way. Chicken. What does a chicken do? Well, this pig has a saddle. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Interesting, guys. Just interesting. So let's see here. I'm going to take off the chicken's thing and see what all he does. Let's see. That's blinking. That's the eye size. That's angry. That's sad. So he can frown, smile, and do stuff like that. So we got a slime here. What do these bones do? I have to know, guys. I have to know. So let's see here. Okay, that's his main support deal. Ah, so that's his bendability stuff. Okay, okay. So he can look down and frown upon you. Okay, you got a squid, you got the zombie, you got the villager, you got a skeleton. What? So obviously the villager, you can have him talk to you and things like that. You got the zombie, you got the skeleton, you got a wither skeleton. Oh, and we can't forget the big guy. You saw him earlier, but there's the wither, or not the wither, the ender dragon. And then we got an ocelot. He may come into my videos some days. I have to make a cat skin, though. That'll be fun. We got a Spider. Oh, and we got a horsey. Or is that a... No, that's a horsey. Look at the horsey. And then you got a blaze. Oh, my goodness. That's... I'm curious. What are these? Let's see here. If we take these, and one were to just take it... Okay. Okay, so this is how you would have the things rotating. That'd be cool. I just have to... And they're fixed, so you wouldn't screw up, in a sense. But if I were to grab this... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. We could have some fun with this. So anyways, that's how you do that. I don't know what all its controls are. You guys can get this and try it out for yourselves. There's a snowman. He has a snowman. He has a silverfish and a bat and a wolf. And let's see, the snowman. Okay, I'm really curious on what his controls are, in all honesty, guys. Let's see here. You don't have much, man. What is this? Eye right? Oh, so you can move around his eyeballs. That makes sense. Mouth smile. Okay, what's this? Mouth default. Okay. Mouth sad. Aw. Mouth S. Okay. Eye size right. Oh, schnitzel. Huh. So I don't know why it doesn't have a pumpkin head like most of these snowmen, but I ain't gonna argue. You got the Enderman, you have an Endermite, then you have a normal guardian, then you got the Elder Guardian here, and then you got the bunny. He's all the way at the end. Poor little bunny. All the way at the end. But yep, this is all the mobs you could get with that rig pack, but it's only for Blender. And I have to say, guys, that's a pretty good. You got a pretty good lineup here. Just going with that. And then I think one of his dealios when he does this is he gives you a simple rig, essentially showing you what all you could have in there. Just basically a normal little stage thing. So you have your Steve character here. I don't know where his driver controls are, though. That's weird. I don't know. Don't know. I guess it's all set up already. But I can tell you this. Let's see here. If I do... Go ahead and do this render. Let's see how clear and how nice that looks. It's pretty good. Some of this, I don't know why, but in the final rendering, it'll look better. This is just so you can see things. So if we take this back to here... See, it's not too bad looking. I mean, the glass pops out real nice. I like the background of the sky. That's different settings you can do. But yeah, that's that working in that special department. And it's turned dark because of lighting. It's a weird setup, I'm telling you. So I think that's all I got for you guys today. Excuse me, via Blender. So I'm going to come back in here later. I'm going to work on my, go ahead and open it up again. Just so it's in here. If it is in there still. Oh, yeah, there we go. Lord of the Rings. There we go. This is the intro. You can see. You will see that scene, I promise. And yes, I have a sword, and I am leaning on it. So anyways, I'm going to save it. There we go. We're going to minimize that. Okay. For the longest time, since I had an iMac, sorry for the creaking, I'm at an old table. For the longest time, I would just use QuickTime Player and just do a screen recording. And I would have it up here. And I would have to come up here and set this to my built-in microphone. But for some reason lately, QuickTime has screwed up royally for me. Like, the audio would be off. Some of you may have noticed that in some of the earlier videos. But it was the only thing I had for college. Well, now I'm using this program called, where is it? Yeah, here it is, called OBS. Now, don't ask me where I got it from, because in all honesty, I don't know. My brother, the Mr. Baggins, read some stuff on some people and said that this is what they were using for most of their videos. You can do streaming, recording. Right now it's recording. The biggest thing that bugs the crap out of me for this thing is that it records in an FLV format for the iMac. But according to the Mr. Baggins, it'll record in an MP4 format if you do it on a Windows, which that's sort of, I don't know, racist, but whatever. So that's how that would work. You'd have to do some scene setting. Right now I have it on the normal scene, and it's recording that. If I press Minecraft recording, it would be set only to record my Minecraft window whenever I would open it up. The display captures there. You would have to go into some of the settings and set up the mics and stuff. If you guys are wanting a tutorial for that, let me know, and I will try my best to do one. I will talk to the Mr. Baggins and get like a step-by-step by him, or I'll have the Mr. Baggins do it himself, because we know how much he loves doing that. Yes, we do. So anyways, that's what that's about. And then after we do that for recording in this FLV, it'll come out here. It'll be a lot of string and numbers. This one's the one I'm recording right now. This one I did earlier to test and make sure everything was working properly. I just got a free MP4 converter thingy. Something that will convert anything to an MPEG-4. So this thing does it. Like, you can get one that's free and then just do like the free video conversion. You just need it for YouTube if that's what you're using it for. I mean, that's what I'm using mine for. So I would drag this file here over here, place it there, yada, yada, yada. It's good. Press convert. This will go. For one of my full episodes, it always takes an hour and a half. Yeah, I know. But it's trying to convert it to a full HD YouTube video. So this one's going to be quick because it was just a short, like, 10-second thing to bring it up to. So it's not too bad. I can't really complain about it, but yeah, okay, yeah, thank you. You can be minimized now, or you go away, minimize, and then it just comes up down here as the same number, and as you can see, it all looks so nice and beautiful. So yeah, it looks it's okay. So I'm not gonna complain, but I don't need it, so I'll deal with it later. Let's see, the editing program I use for my videos is Premiere Pro. That's Premiere Pro CS6, because that's the version I got way back in high school when I started editing videos and things like that. I use my thumbnail stuff. I use Photoshop. That's what I use to edit the photos and things like that. I use Blender to make the 3D models and things like that, which that's, if you really want to do just thumbnails, Blender would be your best option, because it's free, as I said, and it's going to be just a thumbnail, so it's small. So it doesn't matter how clear. Like, you don't want you want it clear, but you don't need it to be like super crisp, like Pixar style. So it would do the best for you. I know those two you have to pay for, or you can get like a free trial version or whatnot. No, I'm not going to buy it for you or try and black market get it or whatnot. But that's what I use for those. If you're going to continue doing video editing and things like that, I would suggest thinking about getting like a Creative Cloud account with Adobe or something like that. It's like $20 a month, I think, to get access to all of the Adobe programs. It's not too bad. My only big thing is it's on the cloud. Misa no like the cloud. So that's just me. Mineways you would need if you're going to import your personal worlds from Minecraft into Blender or even Maya or Cinema 4D. So you would need that. It's a simple program. It's not that bad. I would suggest it's free, so that's nice. It's made for 3D printing. So if it starts telling you prices, ignore it. That's if you're going to print it off 3D, which who the heck's going to do that? I don't have a 3D printer. You may have a 3D printer. If you do, call me. I would love to see if we could set up something. If I had the money. And we'll talk prices. But anyways. So yeah, you got all these. If you have an iMac, sometimes if you want some cheap background music, you can go into GarageBand and make some. I have Skype now. It's closed for some reason because FaceTime wasn't good enough, apparently, but whatever. If you have an iMac and you don't feel like getting Premiere, that's okay. It comes, all iMacs, as far as I know, I haven't met one that doesn't, comes with iMovie. It's the onboard, how do you say? It's Apple's cheap version of Premiere. It's really good. It's great for the beginner level. I would suggest if you have an iMac, you use it. But then again, I know not everybody has an iMac. What you do for Windows, in all honesty, guys, I don't know what you do for Windows because as far as I know, Windows does not have its own video editing program. But I do know that YouTube does. So if you're starting your own channel and you want to edit your videos via YouTube, I think you have to do, yeah, I'm about ready to watch the Mr. Baggins stuff, but I'll worry about that later. Anyways, if you come in here, let's see here. I usually go to Video Manager. Let's see here. You go to Create. And then you have the audio library, which is all royalty-free music. It's great for background stuff. Some of the music I get is from here to use in some of my videos and whatnot, so you won't get any of those. No, you don't need my password. I'm not going to type that in on live. So, anyways, it's really good and it works well. You can find certain length songs or the genres or whatnot. The video editor I have not used before. I have not. But as soon as you upload it in there, it should come up over here. And let's see, which one is this? Episode 3? Here, we'll go back to an older one. Let's see here. Okay, you know what? This is a presidential campaign I made this past semester for one of the...
Hey, Mules and Jennies.
Yeah. I'm a mule. Yay me. Anyway, so you can bring this into YouTube and you can edit it as much as you want. It's looking like you can do some quick fixes. Just click auto.
Hey, Mules and Jennies.
I don't know why it's so
to
blurry.
tell you about my vision.
Stop that. Anyways, so don't need to do any of that. Filters, you can do some fun stuff, I guess. Text. I don't know what that does. I guess you can put text in there. That looks cool. I like to boost my audio. Filters, stuff like that. And I guess you can drag in some audio beds under there if you're wanting some underlying music. This will work great, I guess, for your first time video editing. But if it was me, I would try to get a 30-day trial of Premiere Pro or Premiere Elements, or see if Windows has a video editor. Just for your guys' sakes, I don't like Windows. It's never been nice to me. So let me type in a Windows free video editor. So I don't know. Movie Maker. Okay, according to this thing, guys, Movie Maker's the way to go. Your very own movie studio. Yeah, bullcrap. I don't think so. I don't like it. But anyways, apparently you can import stuff. So Movie Maker. If you have a Windows computer, Movie Maker's the way to go. That is the way you want it done. Yeah, Mules and Jennies, bite me. We're not doing anything with this. So we're going to go back so I can watch the Mr. Baggins. Go back to my channel. Yes, and this channel will get up to... Here he is. It's Skunti Bala. I have no idea how to say that. But anyways, this is the guy you want to find. I'll show you his channel just so you can know where you're going. This is where you want to go. If you see that profile picture and this banner, you are in the right place. Right here. If you see these emblems, this is what you want. He does how to make a Minecraft animations, 3 videos, 15, 16, 23, not that bad. You have an 807-minute long one. Then he'll show you how to make a intro even, so that's pretty good. He'll show you how to add the world to Minecraft. And then there's some rig problems apparently he found, and then he fixed them. So, I mean, in all honesty, if you sat down for a day, maybe for like 2 or 3 hours, I would say you could probably learn how to use the basics of Blender rather quickly. He even has one here that has 6 videos. He's a great guy. He knows what he's talking about. Animation's not his forte, but he's honest and he's good. So I'd say do that, and I'd give him a good subscribe and a like. And if you can comment, tell him thank you. So yeah, that's that guy. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it wasn't what I said it was gonna be, but you know, it's what it was. So this is Tauntaun777, and I will see you guys later. So I am out.